recording this video to show you how to create a gig on Fiverr. Once you're logged in to your Fiverr seller account, click on your profile. Scroll down the page if you already have gigs. Definitely, if you're watching this video, you have never created a Fiverr gig before, so you don't necessarily need to scroll down through your gigs. But the point is, click create a new gig. So the first thing to do when you're creating your gig is to name your gig, that is, give your gig a title. And if you have attended any of my trainings before, I have explained how to go about titling your gig such that it's not too long, it's not too short, and it's catchy enough to attract a buyer. So as an example, I will be creating a gig for screencast videos, I beg your pardon, for screencast videos. And so you get like a 2-in-1 video tutorial, right, with this, because I'm not sure I have ever in any of my trainings or discussions with people talked about screencast videos as gigs that you can offer. So I'm letting you know now as a plus that you can offer to do a screencast video on Fiverr to buyers. And what do I mean by a screencast video? This video you're watching is a screencast video. So basically doing screencast tutorials for people, perhaps with their websites or for whatever it is they want to do, but most likely it's usually their website, so that they can place these videos on their websites or place these videos on their social media pages or whatever, on any platform, or even use it for trainings, basically just to let people know that this is how, to use their products or to use their website and things like that. So just like this video that I am doing now as a tutorial, this video is a tutorial to show you how to create a gig on Fiverr. There will be buyers with similar needs who would come to you, and if you already have such a gig set, your gig will be on the search page when people search screencasts. So without further ado, let's get started. Gig title. I mentioned in my training, my physical training, that in order to effectively create a new gig, it's best you check out what other people have been doing or how other people have set up their gigs, on Fiverr, and then do not copy and paste, but just use other people's gigs as a guide to know how to create yours. So I've already opened up this person's gig, and the gig title says, I will record HD video screencast tutorial in 24 hours. Well, you can copy this. Actually, we can use this word for word. Where you don't get to use, what you don't get to use word for word rather, is their gig descriptions, basically. So we're going to say, I will record HD video screencast tutorial in 24 hours. Let's paste. We'll record HD video screencast tutorial in 24 hours. I'd rather write hours in full. Yeah. Category should be live action explainers here. Let's be sure. Can't see. Yes, live action explainers. Setting. Client provides location, seller provides location, screencasting. Let's leave it at not defined, so as not to restrict, the orders that you get. Then video file format. You can decide to deliver your videos in any of these formats depending on what software you're using for your screencast and what softwares you have to convert video types. So I will be choosing MOV, MP4 and WMV. And then search tags. These are keywords that would help your SEO. Basically, what do I mean by SEO? SEO means search engine optimization. So what do people search for when they are looking for this particular gig? We're going back to our model gig now, and let's see the keywords she used. So she used screen capture, tutorial, tutorials, navigation, spokesperson. So we are going to use, I don't see why spokesperson comes in here, because that's a difference in entirely. So we're going to say screen capture, screencast, tutorial, tutorials, navigation. So let's do that. Screencasts, comma, screen capture, comma, tutorial, comma, tutorials, and navigation. Yep. And then we click save and continue. So here we go. It takes us to the next page, which is where you get to set up your scope and pricing, right? You can decide to use the 3 packages, that is, you upsell. What do I mean by this? Different buyers have different needs, right? So you can decide to offer less on your basic gig and just a little bit more on your standard gig, and of course that means extra money, and then a little bit more on your premium package, right? This model gig, he decided to use just a single package and not the multiple 3 packages. And this person says they will do a 30-second tutorial video showing users how to navigate and access features on your site in 1 day, and they charge $15 for that. So let's see, let's copy this first, and then let's see if we can use the same single package or if there's a need for 3 packages. So in this case, I really do think that we can do with just 1 package. We don't need 3 packages for this particular gig. However, if you're offering other gigs like, perhaps article writing, proofreading and editing, graphic designs, animation videos, website building and things like that, it's advisable to use, the 3 packages. So let's just call this simple tutorial, just like she did. Describe the details of your offering. A 30-second tutorial video showing users how to navigate and access features on your site. Now, I think 30 seconds is rather small to offer, but she can afford to do this because she's not new to the gig, and so she already has clients and buyers coming in to order, and so she has to do the best that she can to reduce the number of orders that she gets so that she's not overwhelmed. And so making it scarce is a strategy for doing that. But this is a new gig, right? We've never had an order on it. We're trying to get people to see us, like us, buy us, right? So we will rather offer more time on the tutorials and even less amount. So let's see, a 30-second tutorial, we can make it a 60-second tutorial. A 60-second tutorial video showing users how to navigate and access features on your site, right? And we're delivering in 24 hours, just 1 day. Script writing, no, we don't write scripts. We will write scripts, but we will be writing scripts at an extra cost, so let's leave that out. Running time, we've said 60 seconds. Video editing, Should we edit the video? Do we need to? No, we don't need to. Should we? Do we? Do we need to? Let's see what she did. I don't think she did. She didn't do anything. She didn't even have any extra features. So nope, we're not doing video editing. Revisions, we can do this 2 more times till you're satisfied. If you want more revisions, you're gonna have to pay for it. Number of actors, we don't need that. Number of shooting days, we don't need that. Special effects, we don't need that. Background music, yes, we're gonna add that, but it's gonna be at an extra cost. Sound design and mixing, nope. And so she charges $15 for 30 seconds. We are gonna be charging let's say $5 for starts, right? $5. And then additional actor, no, we don't need this. Additional shooting days, nope, we don't. Extra fast delivery, we don't need this because we're already offering 24 hours delivery. And script writing, yes, we will be offering that for an extra $5 and an additional 1 day. Video editing, yes, we will, for an extra $10 and an extra 1 day. Additional revision, $5 and an additional 1 day. Special effects, you'll add a special effects layer to the video, e.g. app screen, special titles, green screen. Please specify. I'd rather leave this out because I'm not sure what it means. Background music, yes, I can do that for an extra $5. I don't need 1 more day to add royalty-free background music to it. And then sound design and mixing, no, I'm not sure I know how to do this, so we'll save and continue. And now let's describe the gig. Let me paste what she has and then do, oops. Let's go to her gig description page about this gig. Copy. I'm gonna copy this, Control C, and then paste. It's not working. Let's do this again. Good. So now let's get to editing because we cannot afford to do the same thing. We can be blocked for this. So for only $15, you'll receive a video tutorial navigating your site based on your requirements in 720p HD video delivered within 24 hours. So I'm going to say for only $5, I will provide you, or I will record a video tutorial navigating your site based on your requirements. Navigating your site based on requirements in 720p HD video. Delivered within 24 hours. I will deliver your screencast video within 24 hours. Videos with scripts work best. If you need me to write the script, price is $15 per second of video. So let's say Videos with script work best. If you need me to write the script, "70 words of script equals 30-second video." So let's say 140 words of script equals 60-second video. As a professional voiceover artist, I have voiced many productions, including radio advertisements, cartoon characters, which is true for me as well, whiteboard animations, DJ drops, phone IVR, church announcements, podcast intros, e-learning courses, and much more. But let's reword this. I am also a professional voice over artist who has voiced many productions such as. You can trust me with completing your project as customer satisfaction is my guarantee. Well, I'd rather take this out. Check out my gig extras for more options. I will take this out as well. Instead, I'll say I can also add background music, sound effects, and other special effects to your tutorial video. See options in my gig extra. If you can't find what you need, please contact me for a custom offer. If you have any questions, contact me and I'll respond as soon as possible. Well, I don't need this part. I look forward to working on your project for you. I don't need this. Okay, I can do this as well. So I'm just gonna add this to the special extra effect I offer is a text overlay. And then I think we're done here, so we're gonna save and continue. So I want to go back to my description and to my pricing to set the special effects that I abandoned initially. So I'll do this for an extra $5 and 1 day. Do I need a day for this? Yeah, save and continue. So save and continue. Tell your buyer what you need to get started. Structure your buyer instructions as free text, a multiple choice question, or file upload. So I advise that you use a free text for all your gigs, which means that the buyer can either upload a file or send in a text with with their instructions, and they can do both. So they're not restricted to just doing one of the two, so they can do both if they want. So I'm going to say my requirement is that you please send me your site URL as well as what you need the tutorial to be about. Also, let me have other special instructions that you may have for me. That's it. And then add. You can add more than one instruction, more than one requirement, but I'm good with this. And then I'll save and continue. And then we go to gallery. So for your gig video, if you're using a gig video, which I strongly advise, definitely if you're even doing a screencast gig, you definitely need to show them something you've done before, right? Which I'll be uploading shortly. And then also a gig photo, at least one gig photo. A gig photo is just like a banner, something to advertise, this is what I do, this is what I'm offering, come and buy my gig, and stuff. And there's a standard measurement actually for a gig photo, and you can easily do this on Fiverr. The standard measurement, as you can see here, it's upload photos in JPEG, JPG, PNG, and ensure they are at least 550 pixels width and 370 pixels height. So this is the standard measurement for a Fiverr gig photo, which is what I'm going to be doing. Right, let's upload the gig video first. Done. And then a gig photo, let me see. So I already have quite a few, but I didn't create one for a screencast. Just say choose a second tutorial video. click browse and select. So here we go, we are done. You can also, depending on what gig you're creating, you can upload PDF files if it's necessary for the gig you are creating. So once you're done uploading, just click save and continue, and then click publish gig, and that's it. Your gig is alive, right? You can close the page, you can go view it. Of course you're gonna go view it to see what it looks like, right? Here's the gig we just created. It's now in my profile. See? We are done. And that's it. You have just created a new Fiverr gig. Good luck.